Over the past 4 years, our Steve Hartman has been traveling across the country, inviting himself into the lives of total strangers to prove his theory that everybody has a story. This morning, his special series is celebrating a major milestone. Steve's here to introduce us to the 100th person he profiled, and as always, it was the random toss of a dart that brought them together. Steve, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. We did our big dart throw. This was just a couple weeks ago here on the show, and it hit right on a town in central West Virginia, right on Buchanan. So as always, we went there to select our subject, ready or not, which in this case was not.
You'd think it would be an honor to be chosen number 100. But this woman,
Mary, the last name Rosencrantz,
would have rather been 101.
Any time besides this would have been better.
Fate picked Mary right in the middle of moving. Her stuff all in boxes, her house all in chaos. And although we could have found a better time,
When are you all leaving?
we could not have found a better story.
Young and dumb. I was 18 when I met him and 18 when I married him.
Oh, same year.
Oh, very much the same year, the same month.
She was married to a guy she'd known 3 weeks, and 25 years later, still is.
If I could lay the world at her feet, I would do that.
Ray works at a wood processing plant. Mary is a stay-at-home mom. They say they never planned on a big family, but got one anyway after trying for a girl. Repeatedly.
One day I just said to Ray, I can't do this again, no more.
And so 5 boys it was. Until just recently, when Ray and Mary decided to finally adopt a beautiful, brown-eyed boy.
Hi.
That's right, a boy. Obviously, the sex of the kid was no longer an issue. What mattered this time was need, both the child's and Mary's.
The first 15 months of his life, his parents did not get him out of the crib. He was totally withdrawn. We're talking a 2-year-old in depression.
Look at this.
We were told there was a good chance he would never speak.
I want to eat it.
I think right now there's a good chance he'll never shut up.
Exactly.
Brandon is now 5 and has come a long way in overcoming his abuse. Unfortunately, this kid was just dealt a lousy hand. He has muscular dystrophy, too, and will soon require almost constant care.
Push your foot.
That's why Ray and Mary are moving into a cheaper, easier mobile home. Which begs the question, why did they even take on Brandon in the first place?
Does it in any way have anything to do with your childhood?
That's getting in a touchy area.
Mary says when she was 11, she was abused, too, by a friend's father. She says she blocked it out completely until just a few years ago, when she decided not only to face her past, but to fix it.
I'm grateful that God could take what happened to me and turn it around and let me help someone else.
And perhaps God was grateful too, because just a couple months ago, Mary got her first granddaughter. Guess we didn't come at such a bad time, after all.
And Ray and Mary Rosencrantz are here with us this morning. Good morning to the two of you. What did you think of Steve's storytelling talents? Did he do an accurate job?
Very much, very much.
Yes.
Mary, are you glad you did the story?
I am glad. I am glad. It's been probably the most memorable experience of my life.
And Ray, what did you get out of it?
Just how much more I love her now. I mean, because of everything that's going on. You know, we've had a hard life, but with Brandon and everything, it's makes us life's so special. You never know what God's going to do for you in life, and this stuff comes together. It's good.
I wish I was a fly on the wall during the first 3 weeks when you two met. The stories you could tell, but you know what? Shall we toast Steve? You want to pour the champagne or shall I?
You can pour the champagne.
Okay, I don't think we're allowed to actually drink it on the air, right? Oh, wait a minute, it's not even open. All right, we're going to do that
We'll
commercial.
have it later, yeah.
How do you do it? I mean, we send you out, and are you ever stumped to find a story?
Well, this was kind of a classic case because we showed up, as you saw in the piece, and Mary wasn't really excited about having us at first. I don't think she knew what she was getting in for. But after a little while, people come around and they get excited about it, and I think at the end, generally, they're glad they did it.
Well, you always do a great job. And Mary and Ray, we're going to ask you to stick around because you're going to have to do the honors and throw the dart so that Steve knows where he's going for his 101st interview.